Hey guys, so welcome back. The other 4 hours I'm going to put 60 hours in 454 by submission. $60 over 30. Diana Peraza over 28. She's improving in Rumble. Zaya Brookside defeated Terrence Rell in 5:07 by pinfall. Zaya Brookside for 25, Terrence Rell for 34. Eva Lise defeated Mercedes Martinez in 4:59 by pinfall with Desert Eagle. Eva Lise had a 21, Mercedes Martinez with a 41. Eva Lise is improving in performance skills. Asian Passion defeated Ty Valkyrie and ODB in 4:36 when Candice LeRae defeated ODB by pinfall of a Passion. Candice LeRae had 42, Irish Rival 40, ODB over 24, and Ty Valkyrie over 32. Amazing Kong, Just Havoc, and Laura Van Ness defeated Amy Lee, Jessie Brooks, and Nia Barella in 5:10 when Laura Van Ness defeated Nia Barella by submission. Laura Van Ness got 29, Havoc with a 37, Amazing Kong with a 59, Nia Barella with 29, Jessie Brooks with a 25, and Amy Lee with a 30. Just Havoc is improving in performance and YS in technical. Dominique Fabiano, Kaylee Ray, Nixon Newell, and Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Melina Perez, Alison Kay, Rosemary, and Taylor Hendricks in 6:30 when Dominique Fabiano defeated Melina Perez by pinfall. Scarlett Bordeaux had a tiny, Nixon Newell with 35, Kaylee Ray with 49, Dominique Fabiano with a 27, Taylor Hendricks with a 22, Rosemary with a 36, Alison Kay with a 37, and Melina Perez with a 29. Melina Perez has improved in technical and Taylor Hendricks in performance. In Extreme Shot Pre-Show match, Gail Kim defeated Marty Bell in 4:39 by pinfall with an Eat defeat. Gail Kim with a 63 and Marty Bell with a 36. Gail Kim is improving in performance skills. And Mr. Blobby tells Raven, bring it on. So they're going to have a match tonight. Their groups. I can only do 5 versus 5, so I've got 5 versus 5. Young Destruction defeated Talia Madison and Angel Williams in 11:16 when Tony Storm defeated Talia Madison by submission. Young Destruction win the WWM Women's Tag Team titles. So Tony Storm got 35, so did Tessa Blanchard, Angel Williams with 43, and Talia Madison with 40. Angel Williams is improving in Rumble and performance. So yeah, we're gonna I'm thinking of doing a women's show, a women's only show, and I'm gonna bring in more women, so that they can have their own show and have them on the pre-show of this show as well. So yeah. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, El Hijo del Fantasma defeated Mr. Anderson in 7:16 by pinfall of a bridging German suplex. El Hijo or Phantasma with a 61, Mr. Anderson with a 45. There was no work improvements. In about that, I had great and good wrestling. Ricochet defeated Aaron Stevens in 13:31 by pinfall with a Benadrylla. They both had a 51. Aaron Stevens is improving in Rumble and performance. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, British Blood defeated Raven Stable in 30:10 when Pete Dunne defeated Sami Callihan by pinfall of a drop dead. Pete Dunne had a 38, my score of a 39, Zack Sabre Jr. with 60, Thomas Latimer with a 56, Nick Aldis with a 48, Sam Callahan with a 50, Matt Seidel with a 67, so did Nick Jackson, Paul London with a 40, and Cody Rhodes with a 58. Matt Seidel has improved in technical and performance, Nick Aldis has improved in performance, Thomas Latimer in rumble skills, and Zack Sabre Jr. in flying skills. You used to Pete Dunne far too much in this show. This show increased our popularity in 2 regions. So yeah, we'll probably be carrying on the drama of Raven Stable and the war between them 2 groups. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Okay guys, welcome back. Candice LeRae defeated ODB in 4:23 by pinfall of a heartbreaker. Candice LeRae had a 37, ODB with a 26. Zaya Brookside defeated Taryn Terrell in 4:09 by pinfall. They both had a 29. Laura Van Ness defeated Marty Bell in 5:21 by submission. Laura Van Ness had a 30, Marty Bell had a 34. Ivelisse Velez defeated Talia Madison in 4:49 by pinfall with a disdain. Ivelisse had a 22, Talia had a 25. Deonna Purrazzo defeated Sexy Dolls in 3:55 by submission. Deonna with 34, Sexy with a 28. She's improving in rumble skills too. Nixon Newell defeated Taya Valkyrie in 4:58 by pinfall with a Welsh Destroyer. Nixon Newell had a 41, Taya Valkyrie with a 43. Dominique Fabiano, Aisha Wright, and Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Melina Perez, Mercedes Martinez, and Taylor Hendricks in 5:29 when Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Melina Perez by pinfall with a diving crossbody. Scarlett Bordeaux had a 21, Aisha Wright with a 38, Dominique Fabiano with a 27, Taylor Hendricks with a 26, Mercedes Martinez with a 37, and Melina Perez with a 30. Melina Perez is improving in rumble and technical. Taylor Hendricks is improving in performance, and Dominique Fabiano in technical. In an extremely short pre-show match, Alison Kay, Jessica Havoc, and Rosemary defeated Barbie, Becky Bayless, and Christina Diamond in 5:09 when Alison Kay defeated Becky Bayless by pinfall of a cutthroat. Rosemary got 32, Jessica Havoc with 41, Alison Kay with a 32, Christina Diamond with a 33, Becky Bayless with a 22, and Barbie with a 29. Young Destruction defeated Ashley Lane and Angel Williams in 4:49 when Tony Storm defeated Ashley Lane by submission. Tony Storm and Tessa Blanchard had a 37, Angel Williams with a 38, and Ashley Lane with a 42. Ashley Lane is improving in performance skills. In a bout that had great heat and great wrestling and good heat, Gail Kim defeated Amazing Kong Kaylee Ray in 8:26 when Gail Kim defeated Kaylee Ray by submission with a Flying Dragon. Gail Kim makes defense number 4 of her WWM Women's title. Gail Kim had a 66, Amazing Kong with a 51, and Kaylee Ray with a 42. In a bout that had good heat, decent wrestling, British Strong Style defeated War Machine in 7:33 when Pete Dunne defeated Raymond Rogue by pinfall for drop dead. During the match we also saw Paul London run in and attack Dunne, and Chavo also attacked Bate. Hanson carried the match. Tyler Bate with a 28, that rhymed, Pete Dunne with a 38, Raymond Rogue with a 36, and Hanson with a 52. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Marty Scurll defeated Sami Callihan in 10:36 by submission with a crossface chicken wing. Marty made defense number 2. Marty Scurll with a 39, Sami Callihan with a 38. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, The Whisper defeated MVP in 6:39 by pinfall. The Whisper had a 35, MVP of a 23. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Ricochet defeated Mr. Anderson in 11:55 by pinfall over Benadrylla. Ricochet had a 60, Mr. Anderson with a 40. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Matt Sydal and Nick Jackson defeated Aaron Stevens and Jake Hager in 16:41 when Matt Sydal defeated Jake Hager by pinfall of an aftershock. Nick Jackson got a 56, Matt Sydal with a 64, Jake Hager with a 62, and Aaron Stevens with a 52. Aaron Stevens is improving in performance, and so is Nick Jackson. Okay, so we had 51, and they weren't happy as they expected. More angles and interview segments should have increased our popularity in 2 regions. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next. In an extremely short pre-show match, Zaya Brookside defeated Taryn Terrell in 4:47 by pinfall. Zaya Brookside got a 26 and Taryn Terrell with 16. Zaya Brookside improves in Rumble. Just Havoc defeated Marty Bell in 4:57 by pinfall with a Harlot Slayer. Just Havoc with 41, Marty Bell with 34. Kaylee Ray defeated Angel Williams in 5:22 by pinfall with a Gory Bomb. Kaylee Ray with a 46, Angel Williams with a 32. Angel Williams improves in performance. Kaylee Ray in Rumble. An extremely short pre-show match, Ivelisse Velez defeated Ty Valkyrie in 4:52 by pinfall with a Disdain. Ivelisse with a 27, Taya with a 43. Scarlett Bordeaux defeated Ashley Lane in 4:52 by pinfall with a diving crossbody. Scarlett with a 23, Ashley with a 35. In an extremely short pre-show match, Nixon Noah and Dominique Fabiano defeated Talia Madison and Melina Perez in 5:02 when Nixon Noah defeated Melina Perez with a Welsh Destroyer. Dominique with a 29, Nixon with a 35, Melina with a 25, and Talia with a 26. Melina is improving in technical, and so is Dominique. In Young Destruction defeated ODB and Mercedes Martinez in 4:54 when Tony Storm defeated Mercedes Martinez by submission. Tony Storm with a 38, Tessa Blanchard with a 33, Mercedes Martinez with a 35, and ODB with a 27. In a good match, Gail Kim defeated Irish Right at Amazing Kong in 6:29 when Gail Kim defeated Irish Right by submission with a Flying Dragon. Candice Ray got 43, Irish Right with a 42, Gail Kim with a 64, and Amazing Kong with a 57. Gail Kim is improving in performance. And about that, had good heat and decent wrestling. War Machine defeated Roppongi Vice in 18:52 when Hanson defeated Trent by pinfall. Raymond Rowe with a 35, Hanson and Rocky Romero with a 55, and Trent with a 40. Trent is improving in Rumble skills. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Thaddeus Bullard defeated Jake Hager in 8:29 by pinfall of a Clash of the Titans. Yeah, he was released by WWE, so just took him. Thaddeus Bullard with a 48, Jake Hager with a 55. In a bout that had fantastic heat and decent wrestling, Robbie E defeated Abyss in 10:42 by pinfall of a Fresh to Death. Robbie E with a 36, Abyss with a 40. In a sectional match, Nick Jackson defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in 15:39 by pinfall of a 450 splash. Zack with a 63, Nick with a 62. And British Blood will come out and attack Nick Jackson. Our popularity increased in 64 regions. So yeah, I'll see you for the next. Hey guys, welcome to the actual show of Wrestling Mayhem. This is on TV and all that. So yeah, In a pre-show bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling, Ivelisse Velez defeated ODB in 4:59 by pinfall with a Desert Eagle. Ivelisse with a 26, ODB with an 18. Diona Purrazzo defeated Nixon Null in 5:09 by pinfall. They have good chemistry. Diona got a 13, Nixon with a 39. In a pre-show bout that didn't have much heat, terrible wrestling, Dominique Fabiano defeated Mercedes Martinez in 4:50 by pinfall. They don't click, and Fabiano got 22, Martinez got 29. Candice LeRae defeated Taya Valkyrie in 5:30 by pinfall with a heartbreaker. Candice LeRae with a 44, Taya Valkyrie with a 36. Irish Ride defeated Talia Madison in 4:33 by pinfall with an Arquivris the low, the IO. Irish Ride with 40, Talia Madison with a 31. Amazing Kong defeated Melina Perez in 5:09 by pinfall with an amazing press. She got a 56, Melina Perez with 29. Young Destruction defeated Ashley Lane and Angel Williams in 5:10 when Tessa Blanchard defeated Angel Williams by submission. Tessa Blanchard with a 32, so did Ashley Lane and Toni Storm, and Angel Williams had a 35. Angel Williams and Ashley Lane are improving in performance and Rumble. In the ring, Raven and Mr. Blobby have a contract signing for an upcoming match with Taz serving as the host. The contract signing segment, Raven signs the contract before handing it over to Mr. Blobby, who jots his name down, making the match official. Things didn't go easy afterwards, and Raven and Blobby get into a brawl. Yeah, basically, we've done a contract signing so that the guys we have, so the guys who have between each other maybe have a match. What I didn't make it sort of like a one-on-one. It's more of, say, a whatever happens sort of thing. So yeah, that's why. Yes. Gail Kim wants more competition, so Mr. Blobby comes out and says you'll have a match tonight. Gail Kim is proven in acting, and basically, we'll see what happens pretty much. So Gail Kim defeated Kaylee Ray in pinfall, by pinfall in 5:18 with an 8 defeat. During the match, was a sort of Amazing Kong run in and attack Kim and also attack Ray. So we'll see what happens there next week. Kaylee Ray had a 47, Gail Kim had a 67. In a extremely short match, Canadian-British Connection, that's Zaya Brookside and Laura Van Ness, defeated Marty Bell and Scarlett Bordeaux in 5:29 when Zaya Brookside defeated Marty Bell by a pinfall with a cross-border. That's the finishing move. Laura Van Ness got a 32, Zaya Brookside with 28, Scarlett Bordeaux with 21, and Marty Bell with 29. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Jay Lethal defeated Matt Morgan in 9:41 by pinfall with a Hail to the King. Jay Lethal with a 59, Matt Morgan with a 63. And Marty Skull came out and attacked Jay Lethal, so they'll be having a match. In a decent match, War Machine defeated Roppongi Vice in 8:15 when Hanson defeated Rocky Romero by submission. Romero had a 32, Hanson with a 51, Rocky Romero with a 50, and Trent with a 42. Robbie E defeated Abyss in 7:53 by pinfall with a fresh to death. Robbie E had a 44, Abyss with a 51. And Robbie E says he wants a match against Eddie Edwards when he comes back, because he's been on a roll here at World Wrestling Mayhem. So yeah, ends the show. We got a 56. This show increased our popularity in 2 regions. So yeah, I'll see you guys back for the pay-per-view. Hey guys, welcome to our first pay-per-view of the series, or the proper pay-per-view anyway. So yeah, in a pre-show match, Deonna Purrazzo, Rosemary and Taylor Hendricks defeated Barbie, Missy Sampson and Willow Nightingale in 450 when Deonna Purrazzo defeated Barbie by submission, Willow Nightingale with a 30, Missy Sampson with a 34, Barbie with a 32, Taylor Hendricks with a 26, Rosemary with a 35, and Deonna Purrazzo with a 33. Yeah, bullshit. An extremely short pre-show match, Scarlett Bordeaux defeated ODB in 452 by pinfall with a diving crossbody. They both got 22. Laura Van Ness defeated Marty Bell in 511 by pinfall. Marty Bell with a 26, Laura Van Ness with a 35. An extremely short pre-show match, Nixon Newell, Eva Lise and Young Destruction defeated Angel Williams, Ashley Lane, Melina Perez and Mercedes Martinez in 459 when Nixon Newell defeated Melina Perez by pinfall of a Welsh Destroyer. Eva Lise had a 29, Nixon with a 35, Tessa Blanchard with a 36, Toni Storm with a 39, Mercedes Martinez with a 38, Melina Perez with a 25, Ashley Lane with a 29, Angel Williams with a 32. Surprised there's no improvements. Raymond Rowe defeated Loki in 523. Loki had a 45, Raymond Rowe with a 34. Robbie T defeated Bobby Fish in 525 by pinfall with a choke slam. Robbie T with a 36, Bobby Fish with a 38. Robbie T is improving in performance. The Whisper defeated Damien Duke in 445 by submission. The Whisper had a 39, Damien Duke with a 47. In a bout that had great wrestling and good heat, Gail Kim defeated Amazing Kong and Kaylee Ray in 1539 when Gail Kim defeated Amazing Kong by pinfall with an eat defeat. During the match, we also have Rosemary run in and attack Ray. Gail Kim makes defense number 7 of a WWM Women's title. Kaylee Ray was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's performance. Gail Kim had a 66, Amazing Kong with a 60, Kaylee Ray with a 49. Gail Kim is improving in Rumble and performance. And Sasha Banks comes out and attacks absolutely everybody. She wants to get involved in the action. She's sick and tired of people getting it in her way with everything, so she's going to take out all the competition. And Dalton wants an open challenge, and Sabu comes out. And in a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Dalton Castle defeated Sabu in 11:03 by submission. They don't click, and Dalton Castle 35, Sabu with a 23. No work improvements. In a decent match, Zaya Brookside defeated Dominique Fabiano in 8:49 by submission. They both got 31. They both have good chemistry. So yeah, it's 1-0 to the British Blood. And yeah, we introduce a new tag team. So yeah. Killer Instinct defeated Asian Passion in 7:33 when Havoc defeated Io Shirai by pinfall after using a foreign object. Havoc 41, Alison Kay 35, Candice LeRae 39, and Io Shirai 43. Havoc is improving in performance skills. In an exceptional match, the Young Bucks defeated Thomas Latimer and Nick Aldis in 8:48 when Matt Jackson defeated Thomas Latimer by pinfall for more bang for your buck. The match suffered from a lack of psychology. Nick Jackson had a 85, Matt Jackson with a 90, Nick Aldis with a 49, and Thomas Latimer with a 54. Nick Aldis is improving in technicals. And then Rocky Romero and Trent attacked the Jacksons. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Marty Scurll defeated Chavo Guerrero Jr. in 11:42 by submission with a crossface chicken wing. Marty got a 47, Chavo Guerrero with a 28. So it's 2-1. And then Jay Lethal attacks Marty Scurll. And yeah, as Ricochet is making his entrance, Thaddeus comes up to watch Ricochet specifically. In a bout that had fantastic heat and great wrestling, Ricochet defeated Jake Hager in 7:33 by a pinfall with a Benadryl 2-point. Ricochet had a 61, Jake Hager with a 55. Jake Hager's improving in technical. And then the Whisper attacks of Ricochet and Thaddeus. So yeah, that happened. Jake Hager is improving in acting. In a bout that had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Robbie E defeated Abyss and Matt Morgan in 8:22 when Robbie E defeated Matt Morgan by pinfall with a sure thing. Matt Morgan carried the match. Abyss had a 46, Robbie E with a 45, and Matt Morgan with a 63. In a bout that had great heat and decent wrestling, Raven Stable, Paul London, Matt Sydal and Cody Rhodes defeated British Blood, Pete Dunne, Tyler Bate and Zack Sabre Jr. in 18:12 when Cody Rhodes defeated Zack Sabre Jr. by pinfall with a crossroads. Cody Rhodes had a 45, Matt Sydal with a 62, Paul London with a 37, Zack Sabre Jr. with a 62, Tyler Bate with a 28, and Pete Dunne with a 41. Zack Sabre Jr. is improving in performance skills. Oh, we end the show there. There are no specific comments to be made about the show. Okay. So yeah, so 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, and then 2-all. So yeah, that's disappointing. And alarm. Who shall we see? We'll give Robbie T some encouragement. Compliment Gail Kim on a good performance. And Ricochet will compliment him on a good performance. Make speech, Robbie T, scene please, Gail Kim scene please, Ricochet scene please. So yeah, I'll come back when this is loaded. Okay guys, so we've got the company of the New Year's Awards or whatever. So the rest of the year award is Kazuchika Okada, probably said that wrong. New Japan is Company of the Year. Team of the Year is Kenny Omega and Yujiro Takahashi. Match of the Year is about when Kenny Omega defeated Tetsuya Naito. Show of the Year has gone to New Japan Pro Wrestling Power Struggle. Young Wrestler of the Year is Will Ospreay, funnily enough. New Japan signed him up. Veteran Wrestler of the Year is Takashu Lizuka. Female Wrestler of the Year is Gail Kim. Manager of the Year is Paul Heyman. Announcer of the Year is Alfonso Morales. Colour commentator of the year is Arturo Rivera. Referee of the year is Tim White. So yeah, we'll get a better idea of it when it's next year's one. But yeah, let's update the roster and all that. See, let's look at all the people we've used. See, we can get an idea of Eddie Edwards, I guess. He stayed the same. We haven't used him much in terms of the show because he's been away. About Matt Jackson. He's gone up a bit, I guess. Oh no, he stayed the same. About Nick Jackson. He stayed the same. This will be a good one. Robbie E. He stayed about the same. Upper mid. Hanson. He's gone up a bit. What about Marty's girl? Went from 30 to 40, which is nice. Ricochet. I'm just looking at them, really. It's gone up quite a lot in the sections where he wasn't really high. But Dalton Castle. Yeah, he's gone up a few. Pete Dunne. Yeah, he's gone up a bit. Raymond Roy. Yeah, gone up a bit again. What about the Whisper? Yeah, he's gone up in some places. Tyler Bate. Yeah, he's gone up by a few. I don't think there's anybody really down here that I've been using. Robbie T. He's sort of stayed the same, really. I don't think there's anyone here. Yeah. Let's look at the titles. There we go. Here's some of the teams we've got. We've kept some new ones around and all that. Here's our size. So I had a glitch in this game. Basically, it said I went down, and I had never gone down. You can tell because it kept me the same. I was like, what the hell is taking me down? Yeah, I was pretty like whatever about that. Or our pay-per-view in January. It's called A New Beginning. So it's backstage. Our backstage isn't doing very good. Not really, anyway. Medical. We've got El Hijo del Fantasma out and Ethan Carter III. Broadcasting, we've got That's How It Is. We haven't got any of this lot. We're losing money, but soon we'll start gaining money when we go up. So long as that we don't have that glitch. So in the creative meeting, here's franchise players. His next big things, Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is top of hot prospects. I'm barely surprised. Talk the talk. Showstoppers. Ring generals. Who's hot? Who's not? Time decline. And hidden gems when it loads. So it hasn't changed. But yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.